Hi, my name is Chris Holton Jablonski, and it is my great joy and privilege to serve you as your minister. This is Beneath the Hustle and Bustle by Reverend Angela Herrera. Beneath the streams of thoughts that clamors and chatters over the landscape of our interior world, beneath our habits of momentum and stirring, there is a stillness, deep and peaceful, the place where creation begins. Who lives there? We know her by many names: truth, love, God, wisdom. We turn our hearts toward her face, toward the mystery, and bring our prayers of awe, of longing, of hope, of exhaustion. She holds us in our grief and anger, in our disappointment, our loneliness, and our rebirth. From her viewpoint, she sees us children of the stillness, children of love. She sees our place in the order of things, joined in the larger story, and she invites us again and again into living, invites us into loving, invites us into being loved. May we be restored to wholeness and blessed with peace. May all those whom we encounter receive this blessing through our being in the world. Just a little while ago, we had our first vacation of the summer, my first time to really put it all down since the pandemic came and the strange new normal began. It was delicious to really stop, to shut down the email and leave all the screens for a bit. We took the kids up to this lake, or pond really. I'm still not exactly sure about the difference between the two, but it's technically a pond, though it is enormous. This precious little spot in one of the close corners of Maine, just beautiful. And with the time coming, I checked on the weather, as you do, and it didn't look good. Not only raining for most of the days, but thunderstorms. But we were undaunted. We knew we would find little openings, and just any kind of adventure was so desperately needed. But when we arrived, true to the little markings on my phone, it rained a lot. And not just little bits of showers, but downpours, punctuated by just plain old rain. And this ended up being one of the best parts of the trip for me because the kids were game to swim and frolic in the rain. At one point, Aaliyah and Jack and I were swimming in a true downpour. The entire pond punctuated by mountains with little upward straining droplet rises. It was amazing. I was so proud of them, of their resilience, of their ability to find the fun. Visions of shadows, enough sun to cast shadows would be seen from inside the house, and someone would call out, and we would all pour out just to feel the sun on our faces. On the second day, a day full mostly of rain, there was even enough of a break in the rain. No real sun, but no rain. Enough of a break that we could even build a fire and roast some s'mores. And then, as our time came to a close, the sun came out for real and gifted us with a truly beautiful day. And I tell you this because, like the poet said, beneath our habits of momentum and stirring, there is a stillness, deep and peaceful, where creation begins. We have no idea what will come, what will be. But we know this. We have this moment and all that is possible. We had no idea that this complicated time was coming, and in these strange days, we know so little about what we are facing, about what the future holds. We can neither predict nor control this particular storm. but we can play in the rain. We can find surprising moments of joy, just enough time for a s'more, just enough of a break in the rain to convince you to go swimming, only to find yourself again in a downpour. Lauren came out to check on us once with an umbrella and a raincoat on, and we three happy frolickers looked up at her, bottom halves soaked in the lake, upper halves soaked by the rainstorm, smiles on our faces. She smiled and shook her head and headed in for some dry warmth. It's always true, but we just have this moment and the next. Just this strange and beautiful summer. Just this first time seeing our families and beloveds again. I think of embracing my mother just a week ago as we welcomed her into the family bubble. It had been months, and I had ached for her. I can only imagine how she missed her grandchildren. Me too, but we've had longer together. It was especially her grandchildren for whom she longed. So, dear people, savor this stillness, deep and peaceful. Savor these moments. Know that other times are coming. While we were enduring the rain, I longed for the sun, and then the sun came, and with its warmth and with its beauty, with its welcome and its ease, also came horseflies. This strange time will be over one day, and we will return to much of what we have missed, and there will also be horseflies. There will be traffic and smog. There'll be so much whose absence I have cherished. When we returned home, I reveled at our gardens. I made the rounds and watered the plants deeply, seeing how much they had grown. Black-eyed Susans covered in buds, daisies in full bloom and explosion. This is one of my deep gratitudes for this time. That alongside all of the stretching and all of the challenge, alongside all of this unknown and all this pain, I have been able to watch the daily details of our garden in a way I may never again. I have been made witness to this moment, to this time and place in a precious and powerful way. And for that, I am grateful. For these moments of stillness, deep and peaceful. For all that creation beginning. So much love to you all.